All right, I'm going to show you how I've been making the stems for the pumpkins. Here's a pumpkin I just made. I always leave a little opening, so instead of like the pillows where you cinch it all away, leave a little hole. I've stuffed it. The bottom's been snugged. On a pumpkin this large, I looped every other one on the bottom. It also gives it more of a pumpkin look that way. So you'll get a 1-inch dowel, and they come in a different lengths at like Lowe's or Home Depot. This is a 1-inch dowel. It's 3 inches long. The hole is drilled a 1/2 inch from the bottom, and that's what you'll use to secure it to your pumpkin. Then you get some twine. I got some thicker twine, hot glue wrapped it all the way down. Then what you do next is you get some twine, and pretty much it's going to be the height of your pumpkin doubled like that. And you cut it, put it through the hole that you drilled. Okay, and sometimes you kind of have to spin it to get it through. All right, so you've done that. Then cut another piece shorter, and you're going to put it through the hole also. And again, sometimes you have to twist it to get it to go all the way through. All right, and pull it through. So you've got your long that's going to go through. This is going to help secure it to the top of the pumpkin so it will draw together and not pull into your pumpkin. All right, so you have your strings and your stem. The long piece is what you're going to pull through the center. So stick it through the hole. Find the hole at the bottom, and you're going to draw it through all of the polyfill. Sometimes it's kind of hard, but you're going to draw it and bring it through the bottom, making sure some polyfill might come out. You've got both pieces. For now, all you're going to do where you've cinched the bottom, you're going to take one piece and just loop it around that. So here's the ring that you tightened. I'm just looping it through one side of the ring and tightening it like loosely while I'm working on the top. So these will stay up. Just stick that bottom piece in there. Take this, and again, you've got your ring on the top. Just put this in and around and pull it out like that. On the other side, you're going to do the same thing. This is why you leave a hole at the top and don't cinch it super tight. All right. But what I'm doing now is going to secure this on the top. Okay. So you've got this. All right. What you're going to do is, there's your hole. One side, you're going to feed it back through the hole like this. Again, you kind of have to twist it till it comes out the other side, and you grab it. Patience is a virtue. All right, try it again. And sometimes I have to wet it to get it to stick and go through. Okay, so that one's not going. So I'm going to grab the other side and try it. I do this a lot. Okay. Okay, I'm going to try doing this one. See if it goes in better. So you got to put it through till it goes all the way to the other side. Okay, I was struggling with this and I forgot. These are great to use. They're finishing needles, they're plastic. I think I got these at Hobby Lobby. So what you do, This will work perfect to get it through. You just put whatever you're trying to thread through, and then you stick this through, and you pull it right through, and then, so much easier. Okay. All right. So then all you're going to do is tie these together into a knot and pull them really snug. Tie it in a knot. And then trim off your stems. So that's going to secure the stem on the top. All right, now flip it over to your bottom, what you started. Okay. This is the one that I put through at the beginning. I'm going to do it on the opposite side. Just do this. Probably, again, I could use my plastic thing, but I don't know why I forget about using it all the time. Found it. Okay, the fiber stuff gets in the way. Okay, so now, so your ring is here. These are on the outside of the ring. You're gonna pull it snug. And as I pull it snug on the top, that's gonna cause this to pinch down and make it look more like a pumpkin. And then you have a nice solid stem. So snug it. Tie it in a knot. And then trim it off, and I'll be back and show you how to do the beads. All right, this is how I string the beads. I bought these beads on Amazon, and it came with these 4 colors. This is a set I got at Hobby Lobby, but I found these are a lot cheaper on Amazon. So you take twine. This twine is thinner, so it'll go through the holes. And what you're going to do is to measure, going to go around and bring it so your twine loosely goes to the bottom of your pumpkin, because you have to string it, knot it, and tie it in a bow. Then all you're going to do is knot one end several times. Several times knot these. Like, I do it 4 or 5 times because you don't want the bead to pull through. I guess if you wanted to, you could knot it and then even hot glue the end, but I found that it works fine. You just have to get a big enough knot. Okay, so you've got a big knot at the end. So get the other string. If you want to use your threaders again, get one of these. I think I use the blue one most of the time. Okay. For this pumpkin, I think I'm going to do a few of each color. I'll do one, and then I'll finish and show you the end product. So I'm going to do a pattern. So I think I'm going to just do one of each color. So I'll have 4 hanging here, 4 hanging here that are identical. But let's start with this. So your knot's here. Take the other end. You can put it through your needle, or if your hands work better, you can just thread it. Put it through the bead, pull it through, and then go all the way to the bottom. So I'm going to do this with all 8 beads, and then I'll come back and show you how to tie it. Okay, so I've strung all 8 beads. This is my original knot. Make it pretty big, so you don't want it to be able to pull through the hole. Now you're going to do the same thing on this end. So make a knot, like several of them, so it makes it really thick. I just do it till it looks big enough that it's not going to pull through the hole. Again, if you want to hot glue at the end, you can. Okay, so split them in half so you have this one matches this, okay? Now, go around your pumpkin Make it even. And you're gonna, about halfway down, more, well, actually toward the bottom more, you're just gonna tie it in a knot first. Tie it in a knot first. Okay? And you're just gonna make a bow. But after you make the bow the first time with your loops, then put the loops and tie a knot with the 2 loops to secure it. Okay? And there you'll have your pumpkin.